cause I'll be out in the country where I've always belonged. 3, 2, ride to the countryside, blazing with it, dancing in the four-wheel drive. We roll in a hollow below, raging bonfires, 83 packs, low as we ride.
With my brothers down that old creek road, rolling with my boys where the heart go.
Yo, big dog came through where the fun at. You can take a guess what you think's on my gun rack. Blacked out mags like dog where the sun at. 44 strong on the grip, yeah, I spun that. CB on the dash, drinking the gas. Took 'em deep in the mud like I'm throwing a pass. Puff, 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 pass. Lit up the green like I'm burning some cash. Came back to the crowd, smoking that loud. Pioneer 10, start shaking that ground. Glass packs in the back by the smokestack. Country girl so fine with that big rack. I've been to jail a few times, won't go back. I took your chick real quick, here's your girl back. 44 Jerry West, I'm a throwback. And I'ma ride on this beat, but you know that.
Ride to the countryside, blazing with it, dancing in the four-wheel drive. We roll in a hollow below, raging bonfires, 83 packs, low as we ride to the countryside, blazing with it, dancing in the four-wheel drive. We roll in a hollow below, raging bonfires, 83 packs, low as we ride.
Video from the bullseye, you know the team rock. Keep it country, but the bass now. Take a ride with the kings now. What you see now? Never thought that shit would be high. Been a legend in my own lane. Overcome the pain. Now we live this shit the right way. In the shadow of the Blue Ridge, we that fog live, running long like the
Shifting through these hills in the oldest thing I own. Cooler in the bed, options on the phone. It's chilly in my zone, I'm at a Rondac bone. Deer heads in the pot, bonfires in the snow. Let me go, let me show you, let me tell you what's up. Country strong and Danny O from the corner at the bar. So far from the start, wish to do on a part. We'll live it, write it down, create another work of art. Yeah. Riding with my brothers down that old creek road, rolling with my boys where the heart don't go.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
What's up?
Mafia Monday. Deacon Blue in the house. What up, Deacon?
Yo, what up, folks? How we doing?
Man.
Good, bro.
Good.
Real good, man. Y'all, welcome to Mafia Monday, man. Got that boy
Mafia
Deacon,
Monday.
season 3, episode 9. Come on, let's go, baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
Can't
sir.
keep up with it.
Hey, I'm so glad you're back here, bro, for real, because we had you on the show before.
Right.
Was that a kickback Thursday? I'm not sure. Or was that?
I don't remember, but I remember being on, very thankful. I'm glad you guys had me up, man. I really appreciate it, man. It's good to see you gentlemen again,
Oh, always.
And
good to
ladies.
see you,
And
brother.
ladies.
Yeah, we got Steph in the house.
What's up,
Let's
Steph?
go.
Yes.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
That's my
All
lady
good
right
in
there,
there.
y'all. Love her. Let's go.
Yo,
That's right. So what's going on, brother? What you been doing?
man, doing those adult things, taking care of the daily grind, the family, getting some music in here and there. Just, you guys know the motto: if it ain't fun, it ain't getting done.
That's right. That's right.
Doing some of that. But other than that, I call it lifing, man. I'm just lifing,
That's right.
That's what I'm doing, man, for the most part. So, I thought it'd be cool. I appreciate you guys asking me to come up. And I said, yeah, I'll kick it with you gentlemen, of course, And
Hey, life in is music content research.
it is, man. You need you got to have something going on that inspires you to put the pen to paper or whatever it is you like to
That's
create.
right.
You know what I mean? So
That's right.
for sure.
What up, JC Fresh?
JC
So
Fresh.
you trying to get on the show? You got some you an artist or something? You do music? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Segue there.
Yeah, man. No
Welcome
worries.
to Mafia Monday. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Man, you've been doing this a minute, right?
I'd say a long time. Yeah. I mean, comparatively speaking to others, for sure. I'm a student of hip hop. That's where I grew up. You might
Yeah.
tell from the accent. I was born in Alachua County, Florida, Gainesville General Hospital, but I was raised in New York. So, Grew up in a town called Central Islip on Long Island.
Yeah.
Uh, Known for a couple MCs straight from that town. K Solo from the Hit Squad, and also Keith Murray. I went to high school with him, so that'll date me right there. So yeah, man. Been at it for a long time. Always been a student of hip hop. Loved it. Back from the Houdini days to,
That's right.
Grandmaster
Houdini
Flash.
was my very first uh when the very first rap I ever did was I redid a Houdini song.
Okay.
5 minutes of funk.
There you go. Freaks come out at night, the whole nine. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I grew up with that. And, the first record I bought with my own money, was Run DMC's first album in '83. So,
Yeah.
you
What up,
know,
John V?
so, so yeah, no, I've been messing around with the whole, you know, hip hop thing and rap thing since I was a young kid. Grew up in a multicultural neighborhood where,
Yeah.
I guess my shade of skin, I was you can call it a minority, I guess, in that neighborhood.
Know all
Um,
about that.
and and yeah, man, that's where I learned the trade. I grew up with it. I didn't know anything else. There was really no rock and roll in my neighborhood where I grew up. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's funny. Music, I don't know, it crosses boundaries, so it's, even though we may have a background in this or that or the other thing, um, I don't know, in my world, it's all a part of everything. I
yeah,
mean, as far as, I mean, like where I live right now, I mean, you drive 5 miles any direction and you in somebody else's music.
huh?
You
Yeah,
be even here, the Creole stuff, the Arcadian, what is it, Acadian music and all that.
right, right.
Yeah,
And
we don't know what that is, Skeet. What the hell is Acadian
it's
music?
Cajun music, man. They play
Asian.
spoons and washboards and shit.
I mean, is
Accordion.
that on Spotify? We're programmed by the system. We don't know what that is, bro.
It's New Orleans. If you ever walk down Bourbon Street in New Orleans, you'll know what it is. You know.
Okay.
Anyway,
The horns of that fancy horn. It's the NCIS New Orleans music. That's what it is.
all right.
I know that.
I don't know. A lot of those artists might be a little upset about that, but I don't know.
Don't say that again.
Hey, it's a good show. That's
Like
not
my
a
whole
bad-
career has been relegated to NCIS New Orleans.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
So what's going on? You brought some music with you tonight, right? Let's talk
yeah,
about
definitely, man. Since I sent a couple tunes in, joints I done with, y'all know Mr. Fresh. So,
Oh yeah,
him and I,
I've heard of that guy.
yeah, for sure. We back at it. We having a good time. But
Oh,
yeah,
y'all back at it? Let's go.
yeah, definitely.
Hey,
Yeah, send a
that's
couple
good
joints
news,
in.
man.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
good.
Send
Yeah.
a couple joints in. We just passed our 2-year anniversary for the Quest of Gold EP.
Nice.
And that was our second EP. And we didn't release singles, really. We did like 2 singles off that, but ever since then we release every joint as a single, then package them up as an EP.
Yeah, you have to nowadays.
So yeah. So the first 2 EPs we didn't do that. Gold Rush was the first one, second one Quest for Gold. So not all those songs got as much attention when you release them as a single. More people peep them. So I
Yeah.
sent a few of those in because we had some cool joints on there for sure. Which it might be it might be my favorite EP we did. I mean, it was a great one, man. But we keep it's hard to decide. We just have a good time with it and make that hip hop, and the rest is how people would consume it. Cool, and if they don't like it, cool.
Yeah,
I
that's
make
right.
it for me, man. I make it for me. I have a good time. So
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Garrett Smith.
You be dropping good hard points on topics. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel you. Every time you talk about something, you actually give like the real on it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You just have that kind of mind state, and it's very respectable, bro. For sure.
I appreciate it. I got to an age in my life where if I got somebody or whoever, if I could drop a couple jewels, put it that way, I'm gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these kids out here inspire me. Like I said, you guys might have heard from the last time. I don't be dissing these kids. I'm just a shoemaker, man. That's all I am. I'm a
Yeah.
shoemaker. man, because I just try to put stuff out there, drop a couple jewels creatively, with some bars, and have a good time with it. And if somebody gets a message out of it, great, and if they
Yeah.
don't, that's cool too. All good.
I know this. I can definitely relate to y'all's music, to your music. Um, I find myself whenever I'm doing content or, you know, when you're older cat, I guess you feel like sometimes you want to pass on some kind of wisdom or something online. Not that it's, I'm anybody special, but you know what I'm saying? You do that sometimes. I
Yeah.
oftentimes find myself quoting you or Paw from y'all songs.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yes. I,
That's
I,
cool.
the term I call it, and you can look it up. Yeah, I didn't coin the phrase, but it's called generativity, right?
yeah,
It's that desire to guide the next generation and give back like that. So,
yeah,
um, yeah, I continue to try to do that, for the last how many years, even before, kind of the Deacon Blue stuff, So for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. But
If it
yeah.
ain't fun, it ain't getting done, baby.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I know Prospect was asking, when we were behind stage about were you talking about the shows you said? Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Mm.
I've been seeing some reels. Actually, I was trying to find it because I saw this one performance you were doing on the stage, like the one that's on your page. You're doing the hook or whatever. But there was
Yeah.
another one I saw, and I'm not sure if it was in your story or what. But you were fucking rocking that, bro. Excuse my
Yeah.
language. But
Yeah.
you got the energy, man. You're getting out there
Oh,
and you're repping that old school, which is so cool, man. Like I'm feeling that. Like
yeah.
everybody should be feeling that, bro. Because
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. Live, where it's at for me. I've been playing live for decades, man. I prefer live compared to the studio. I come from an era where they had MCs, and I consider myself a student of MCs.
yeah,
And master of ceremony, mic control, and what you need to do is engage the crowd as a true MC and be able to put on a show. You got to
That's right.
be able to be put into any element and
yeah,
be able to bring crowds into your show. So what I do, when I play live, I play live a lot with a full band. We just have a good time. In the last how many years, been playing with this band for over a decade now, just having a good time. And fortunate to do some pretty cool fun shows. And yeah, man, I run around the stage like I was 25, 30 years younger, you know what I mean, than
you
I
do,
am. So
man. Like the
so
energy you're giving is stronger than anybody, bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
off
Yeah,
the charts, man, and it's very respectable, bro. I'm like, God dang, but
Thank you.
like nobody would even know that you're an old cat unless you
I
told them you were an old cat.
it people tend not to think that sometimes, you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
You
And you
know,
should. You should.
Paw.
Yeah, word up, Mr. Fresh. Shout out to my man. Yeah, no, a lot of times they don't think that. Like this summer, I played back-to-back shows, played on a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah,
Man, we play, this band. We not like some of these new school cats who be like, "Oh, I'm tired. I did a 20-minute set." Son, we
exactly.
up there for 3 hours, right?
Exactly.
Right. We put on a whole show. So I'm hopping around for 3 hours with the band, and then had to wake up the next day and do it again. Yo, I needed some Advil that night, son. Woo-wee.
That's
So,
right.
but yeah, man, I try to stay in shape, keep my girlish figure, so so the wife stays interested after all these years. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, you doing good at it, bro. You doing
yeah,
good.
man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, try to, what I'm saying, live it. Not just talk about it, be about it, right? So,
Yeah, for
Hell
sure,
yeah.
man. And your vocabulary, because of what you do, bro, the way you really are like a real MC, man. So even when you talk, bro, your vernacular is just crazy, bro. It's freaking
well, that I appreciate that. A lot of that comes from my corporate side, because I have a day job. So in that day job, so now I'm being real, right? Coming from the streets of Central Islip, which was the hood, y'all look it up, and then making that transition to that 9 to 5 life, put yourself through college later when you're in your 20s and your 30s. You don't finish college till your 40s. That's me, son. That's a bootstrap story. At the same
Yeah.
time, still rap. But you know, my stage presence and able to perform has done me well in corporate. But being able to effectively communicate, has also helped me in the music.
You ever slip up in a like in a meeting? It's like,
No.
hey man, you fronting.
No. But behind the scenes, people who know me, they know the drill.
You know,
You did
when
just
you're
say
talking
that.
when you're talking to Bill from accounting, you know, or whatever, you know, everybody's got a Bill from accounting or Bob or whatever.
Right.
You know, that reel comes out, you know.
Right. Yeah. And I'll be like, nah, son, nah.
That's actually happened to me a couple times, but I managed to play it off.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and so they just thought I was like a cool dude. They didn't realize what's up. You know, they knew I was a musician, but they didn't know what I did.
Yeah, no, a lot of cat actually. Well, my you know, one of the companies I worked for had you know, a few people knew what I did, and they put word out to the. They had a internal magazine that would come out every quarter, and they would have a feature called Out of Hours, and they actually put me in it. And see if I would do the interview. So they interview me, you know, by day.
That's
He's this,
great,
by
bro.
night he does this, and
Yeah.
people looking at me like, whoa, you know. So yeah.
I didn't expect that from you.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, I'm a little bit unique that way for sure compared
That's
to some
dope,
folks.
man.
you
Hey,
know
that's
what I mean?
support right there, man, for the place you working at and everything. That's dope, man. It's funny. Every time I start a new job, which I don't try to do it that much, but every time I do it, I tell them I'm a rapper or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, everybody knows. It's like, God dang, I only told one person.
Yeah. So now I have people come out to my shows that I work with. People who work for me, and I got people who work for them that they come out, and
Oh yeah.
it's cool, man. You know, they know I'm a family guy first and all that stuff. But you know, I've been doing this rap stuff, like I said, for a long time. Sure.
Well, bro, I want to hear one of your songs, bro. We need.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's run one.
Yeah,
Go
let's.
spin, DJ.
Yeah.
think
Let's.
there-
Which one
Go
you
ahead,
want
go
to
ahead.
spin there, Tom?
I think we got front and first. It's hard to tell on here, but I'm pretty sure I got them lined up, so it should be front and first.
Yeah, all right. So this song's called Front, and it's off of the Quest for Gold EP. Of course, it's Mr. Fresh on production, one of the dopest beats, mixes, fire, cuts. Again, you know, 2 years old, you know, that EP right now. Proud of that, you know, proud of everything me and that, you know, fellow OG and that gentleman work on. So, yeah, frontin', dope joint.
Here we go.
Yeah. Deacon Blue. Papa. That's right. A lot of dudes out here frontin'. You see it too. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. You talk a good game, but you ain't about nothing. You define frontin', yeah, yo. I'll be dumping on the mic, grunting hot like a camel's riding that beat humping. Deacon blessing tracks, catch me like riding something. I've been swinging mics since I was a tyke. I am who I am, you trying to be who you like. Beats is reeking, they right. Salute to the generals while you out here barking orders. You ain't earned no stripes. I can't stop dropping, it's at the point it hurts to fight. Word, I got chips from me, no need to swipe. So yo, you ain't hard, no matter what you think. That's the exterior, cause we know inside you pink. Iced out like a rink, but you don't own your own sink. That's reality for you, for me, ain't reached my peak. I bless these bangers with my dude Mr. Fresh. Yo, we killing them, we 6 feet deep, putting fakes to rest. Dudes done started something, we supercharged motor stumping, y'all still frontin'. Dudes done started something, we chopping channel steel for real, y'all still frontin'. Dudes done started something, we hit the nitrous button, hold on, y'all still frontin'.
How about trippin'? Nah, you can't beat me. Stop rapping, you an STD. Right here, hey, it's an Alzheimer's flow. I forgot more rhymes than you ever gon' steal for. Oh no, see them sucker MCs. Hick flops, not hip hop in a flea. Cowboy, fit my core, ho ho he he. You locked up in jail, ponytail on your knee. Oh no, you the definition of a sucker. Deadbeat daddy, broke down, candy stucker. Lightweight in her face, snitch, better ducker. When you get right with God, oh you bout to luck her, pluck her. Sitting like a weed in the grass, smoking with the lyrical blunt, pinnacle blast. Fuck up, you gon' find out who it be. It's the PA to the PA, the fresh MC like that.
Dudes done started something, we supercharged motor stumping, y'all still frontin'. Dudes done started something, we chopping channel steel for real, y'all still frontin'. Dudes done started
We hit the nitrous button, hold on, y'all still frontin'. Yeah, yeah.
Fire.
Fire,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Fire.
This is fire.
Love that,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Love
Thank you. Yeah, man. That was a fun joint, man. We Fresh has sent me a ton of beats, right? I probably wrote about 20 songs to that one beat.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was always loved that joint. So
That beat's crazy, bro. That
yeah,
beat's
that beat the beat is nuts, son. You know, I've been producing since the 90s. Fresh notice, I
yeah,
make beats, he's heard beats. Actually, that song, the joint Rap Star is actually my production. Um, but
nice.
Fresh is just better at it, you know what I mean? And more consistent, come more naturally to him. Me, my core competency is my pen and performing, you know, Fresh on the turntables and then with the beats, and of course he ain't nothing to play with on the mic, but you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He just I let the experts do their thing, you know what I
I
mean?
know that's
So,
right, man.
so
He got it, bro. Shout out Pop All Fresh, bro.
word up,
All
word
Good
up,
over
production.
fresh.
word up.
Always, man.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact, that song that we let off the show with
yeah.
Moccasin Creek and the Boondock Kings,
Mhm.
uh, that was Pawpaw's beat.
Oh,
That's
sure, yeah.
Pawpaw
Yeah.
produced that song.
Yeah. He does a lot of work, man, for sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
me. I used to produce people and stuff back in the day. With it, man, I got, I almost got signed as producer. I was more with the pen, man. It's what I gravitated to the mic. So ever since I
yeah.
was 9 years old, that's when I started rapping on the corner. So
God dang.
yeah,
On
yeah,
the corner.
on the corner. Yeah, when that
What's
we
the
would
name of
have.
the store that was right there? I
What
know
was
there was
that?
a store right there. That store on the corner. What's the
Oh
name of
no,
it?
it wasn't a corner store. It was a dead end block on the corner,
Oh
right,
Yeah.
right
shit.
down there. We have our
There was other people on that corner too. People with
word.
cardboard.
Yeah, exactly. That was about to you beat me to it. There's cardboard on the ground
That's
there.
right. That's right.
We had boombox, dual cassette tapes,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
the whole 9 yards, man. I hung out with the older kids, so I got exposed to a lot of the hip hop.
Y'all was in the cul-de-sac, bro. That's where y'all was at.
Nah, I wish it was a cul-de-sac backed up to the woods. Shoot, cul-de-sac, a nice fancy neighborhood.
Yeah.
I ain't had that.
No,
Shoot.
it was the city hood cul. It
Yeah,
ain't
no. So
actually.
what would happen? There was woods in the back, and people would steal cars and go over the hill into the woods. Used to strip them down and leave the cars back there. So
Oh God.
yeah, and then people would start fires back there all the time too. So yeah, good times back then. But,
Yeah.
but,
They lighting the cardboard on fire. That's what's going on.
yeah, no, we break dancing on the cardboard.
Yeah.
Son.
I know. But after you done with it, like this
Yeah,
old
yeah.
cardboard, get some new cardboard.
No, I get it. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, man. Yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Those were the
That's
days.
dope, man. See, I never lived that life. Like I'm actually from the country. I always been in the country my
Right,
whole life. You know,
right. Well,
hip hop's a big, huge part of my life. But
yeah. What's funny about that is that so my dad, the guy who raised me and my stepfather, right? May he rest in peace. He was the biggest country guy I knew. His whole family from West Virginia.
yeah,
He listened to Hank Williams, not Hank Williams Jr. I'm talking about the
yeah,
hey, good looking, right?
Yeah.
he,
Joints. And every time I got in his vehicles, car guy and all that, like me, that's where I got
yeah,
it from with my dad. So we be listening to Waylon, we be listening to um Johnny Horton. In 1814, we took a little trip down. You name the country, people like, really? You know that stuff? Like, yeah, because that's what my dad listened to.
that was the
Uh,
first rap song.
and that exactly it was close to it. That dude was rattling it off, Johnny Horton. So, but
Exactly.
but I knew all the joints north to Alaska, all that stuff, and so the family had property upstate New York, and you may hear New Yorkers talk about upstate. Well, most of New York State is country, right?
Yeah,
People don't get that, right?
beautiful
That,
country. Beautiful.
there's the city,
Yeah,
and then there's Long Island, which is an extension of the city and heavy populated suburbs and all that. then you get into Westchester and all that. But you get up, up northwest in New York, it's all country. Now, don't get me wrong, there's cities up there like Albany and stuff like that, but it's mostly country. So a few hours outside of Long Island, the family had property upstate New York, which still is in the family. We had a single wide trailer up there, no running water. You had to flush the toilet with 5-gallon buckets. And that's why I used to spend at least 2 weekends a month up there, fishing the Delaware River, right? Or hunting during hunting season,
Oh,
all of
that's
those
so
type of
cool,
things.
man.
So I would have the hood on Long Island and where I lived in New York. But then on the weekend, I was fortunate enough to have a family that had foresight that bought property up there in 1960 to be able to have that experience. And the country music influence came from, of course, Dad, that in the cars, right? So, yeah, I
Dope,
mean,
man. That's
look,
so cool.
yeah,
You know, I don't hear country in you though. You know what I'm
right,
saying? As you, but it's so cool. Like I never would have guessed that you had that
right,
experience like
right,
that. You know?
right. You can ask Fresh. I didn't even know there was a thing called country rap until a couple years ago. I'm probably more country than half these country rappers, right? Because
Yeah,
I actually do. You see me out there, all those pictures that I take for the Wednesday words or whatever I do. That's all pictures from upstate where I go, where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm up there all the time, still to this day, right?
that's dope, man.
I've
But
been
that John Deere hat ain't a perpetration. So
nah. It's no fronting.
that's the real.
There's no fronting. Now I've been rocking bucket hats ever since I was, I don't
I
know.
seen you in a video without a hat on. I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah. Bald head. Yeah.
I was like, who that dude is?
Yeah.
You look like the lead singer of Anthrax for a second.
That's funny. Yeah, bring the noise, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I I've been rocking bucket hats for a long time. So when I moved out where I'm at now, that I started rocking the camo bucket hat probably 17 years ago. So
I bet you
but
wish you were down here on the coast right now because you're a classic car guy, right?
you got that right.
Cruising the
Yeah.
Coast, biggest car show in the United States.
Yeah,
It's
man.
right
Yeah.
now on the Gulf Coast.
There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being there. People know me. I'm hip hop and hot rods all day.
Hey,
no.
there's always next year, baby.
Yeah.
Come on.
Those are rat rides that you got on your page. Those ain't just hot rides. Those are rat rides, bro.
So yeah, the kind of teal patina 1934 that was done like that on purpose, but that thing ain't got an old bolt in it. The only thing 1930 on it is the cab, and it's Henry Ford steel. But yeah, it's a high boy hot rod with the rat rod look. But the 1952 Chevy, that's more traditional street rod, hot rod,
Yeah.
that cruise around with the family, the Ford is loud, son. Got, it's open headers, Sanderson zoomy headers on it. That thing will shake a house,
God dang.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, right here is one of my car clubs here. Big car show every year up here called the Wheels of Time up this way. They run 1,500 cars through it, a 3-day show. I try to make as many shows as I can, but it's a little hard in the summer with the family. Like I said, I'm back and forth upstate New York. I head up there quite a bit, so I'll be up there this weekend actually. So,
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to spin another one, DJ?
I was just about to say, let's run another joint.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I believe it's No Better. Is what we got.
So this joint here features one of the illest MCs in hip hop. Y'all may have heard of him, a young man called Afro. All flows reach out. He's really a protege of my old homie R.A. the Rugged Man. Y'all probably know R.A. the Rugged Man. He's straight out of Long Island, been in the game for multiple decades. Him and I go way back. Not that we close friends or anything, but we still we still in contact. But Afro was definitely, he helped that kid out. Young, crazy talented rapper, man. Or MC, forget that rapper stuff. MC, and we were fortunate enough to get a nice verse from him. So
Nice.
it's a cool joint. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, does it get better than this, man? For real. Yo, if it gets better than this, y'all don't need to know about it, man. I'm good.
I'm from Central Lights of New York, home of K Solo, Keith Murray, knockout power of Tyson. I swing with fury. You whack? I said I be the judge and jury. Yeah, this ain't my meal ticket. I ain't no hurry. We lock the Golden Gate, you get slammed like Curry. When lights is bright, no one's sight. These roaches scurry. My grill got no gold, but it's kinda furry. Some Captain and Ginger, then my speech gets slurry. Deacon, where I'm from, I should've been Puerto Rican. Yeah, I was born in Florida, what you hear is New York speaking. Raised the CI since 5, in the studio on 5. But I'm nuclear on stage when performing live. Classic flow, vintage vibes, just like my rides. Solid foundation while you out here shifting tides. 3 decades plus, gripping still, no rush. You want some likes and subs while we out here smoking gold dust.
Yeah. Aha. Back again. Deacon Blue. Paw Fresh. Afro. Fro Thizzle in your area. What you gonna say, long way? I'm in a whole nother predicament. When the flow brother be spitting shit, there's no other to win of it. The soul brother be gifted with the known utter achiever. Flow to something to beat, the known for puffing a reefer. He be old school like Papa Beeper. I got monstrous features, bombing the sequence, probably repent. While I roll with ominous creatures, gotta be the deep end. While I'm on the top tier of it, party on the weekend, but bodies go disappearing. I'm probably the reject, with no need of interfering. Follow me with each step, till we both be in the clearance. And I'll be on the grizzly, revving the tyranny, typical temper to my testament. Tippy top to the climb of the deficit, do it to death again. More fornicate with the pen again, do it so effortless. I be flying like George Jetson. Find me the mortician, eager to throw the imbecile. Why the residue stick to my fingertips and bone tissue?
Listen to them cuts from the one they pour. Y'all know who it be, it been Mr. All All. Got your girl, her mama, me, ma on the floor. Bang boogie on the beats, bar butter, let me scatter it. Matter of fact, and attacking it, breaking it, boom, bapping it. Press so hard, never GPS tracking it. Lyrical, never political, I keep it biblical. Who that? Another mumble rapper get massacred. Click, clacking, make no difference if you're packing up. Pick, come off a 30 clip and tricking, never slacking. Matter of fact, the beat slapping, you ain't know what's happening. Oh no, yeah, we be coming. Hit the stage, sucker, MCs be running. Turn the bass, beat drops, boom, bap, gunning. Gets no better when we drop it, ain't nothing.
Love the styles, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to see in this country rap lane is more stylistic rap. Because the cadence has, I guess, homogenized with a lot. There's like 3 or 4 different cadences that they use commonly. There's a few that are different, but I'd love to see more styles pop in. You know, it makes it better and more interesting. It's just, you know, I love the wordplay and the way it bounces around and all that with a different style.
Especially with a feature like that. Like that was the hell of a feature because he was totally bringing something that was, you know.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name again?
Afro, AFRO. All flows reach out. Dudes a monster.
I gotta say, like, he kept it real on his switches where they weren't like pop rhyming. You know what I'm saying? And but he had that freaking cadence that was crazy, and he had one for each 4 bars. You know what I'm saying?
His on off skills, on beat off beat skills at next level. He's kid is super talented. You know, he runs with some of the most, you know, decorated folks in the game. He's a really talented young man, you know, and I wish him the best. We were fortunate to have the feature with him. He's really cool with us. So
dope, man.
You know?
Dope. Yeah. What up, boss lady? Good to see you.
Bird in the house.
But yeah,
tear it out, Bird, so we get 30 people in here. Help us out now.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, it was a good joint. Again, 2 years old that song now. You know.
Yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We got some more features coming too. We got a joint coming with a very prominent DJ from New York. You know, putting cuts on the record. Looking forward to it, and you know, we got a feature from an MC that, you know, folks is gonna know we doing our thing. You know, We it's fun. You guys, for those who know hip hop, are gonna get a kick out of it. So you know,
What up,
Well,
TNT Dad?
what up, TNT?
TNT Dad, bro,
Yeah,
I gotta say, man, you're literally like one of the most talented MCs that I've ever had got to speak with, and like honestly, bro, I ain't like that, but I'm
nah,
just saying that's how it is, bro. You're really good at what you do, and bro, the thing is, you know, it might be trending, or I don't care about none of that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. But people are going back to old school
yeah,
because the shit that you listen to now, you don't even know what it is, right?
yeah,
Like especially if you're got any age on you at
yeah,
all, you know?
yeah, yeah.
And bro, you could be at the top of a new hit song tomorrow, bro. Straight up with
I,
what's going on.
I mean, you know, with me, I just do it for fun.
Yeah,
You know, something. You know, if a song got played, be great. You know, but if it don't, ain't no thing. And I appreciate that, man. I don't consider myself, you know, I'm not full of myself as an artist by any means, man. But I appreciate that. You know, you know, I feel fortunate that I've got music played by and co-signed and supported by Chuck D from Public Enemy on his radio station. Again, me and Fresh, we number 5 this month on
let's go.
Basic Radio by Malcolm and Chuck D. You know,
No way.
yeah,
That's
yeah, OG's on it. This is probably about the 6 or 7 time where we've been on there. Actually, they had me announce last month's top 10. They had me do the announcing on there for them. Um,
let's
but
go, bro.
but yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I know
yeah,
about this, man. Like
And when you gonna get Chuck D, man? Y'all got to get Chuck D as a feature.
yeah, man. I mean, who knows you know, who knows what's possibility out there? But
is that on
you know,
this
Listen,
I'm
shit?
just you know,
Public Enemy and Public Enemy is one of my inspirations.
yeah,
Now, I don't always agree with their message, but
yeah, yeah,
I'm always passionate about his passion for giving the message. And he opened the door, him and a couple others. I don't want to name all of them, but you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
That started putting messages in rap that were important.
yeah,
You know, social consciousness and all that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, Chuck.
And I love that about Chuck D and Public Enemy.
Me too, man. Chuck is a elder statesman of hip hop, man, and
Yeah, yes, he is.
for him to respect and like what I do with Fresh, I mean, and plus we getting spun next to some real MCs out there, guys like Jay Scott, the illest, Cage Targaryen, who've also done features with me and Fresh. You know, Aida, Napoleon the Legend, you know, all these guys that they spin over there that are really prominent in hip hop, but more in the underground, right? People think that that's died off. It's a very healthy culture that's below the surface of the commercial world, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the country rap lane a lot of time operates, is below that, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, I was fortunate last week. Last week, I made a stop over at the War Tour, right? Um, Hung out, got to shake hands. I wanted to, you know, and meet, you know, that real MC guy, Simple Man, really bar heavy, great dude, and got to chop it up
Yeah.
with him and Target. Actually, I played guest DJ for them on their set because they needed somebody to hit the
No
pause and
way.
play button. So yeah. There's pictures out there. I don't be clout chasing and all that other stuff, but those guys
Right,
posted
right.
it.
That's
And
pretty big though, man. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
the rap
Yeah, it was
world.
a good time. I mean, a guy like Simple was just like, yo, man, you a real inspiration. I was like, get out of here, son.
Hey,
I was
that's
like,
dope.
he is. I mean, he's out there doing it, you know, and I, you know, I respect that. You know, kicked it with Target. We talked a lot about hip hop. You know, he's some years younger than me, and all that. And you know, I got to meet the people on the tour. It was a cool evening, man. It was never been to a quote unquote country rap show, and it was a different experience for sure, but it was a positive one. Met some cool folks, got to shake hands with a
Yeah.
lot of people, and you know, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vibe is right, man. Those things are awesome.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
are. Yeah.
yeah. No, it was good just to get to know dudes a little bit, you know, and I wanted to go out and support. You know, I don't get out all the time. You know, I let the boss know at the house, like, hey, you know, I'm probably going to check out the show. I thought I was going to head over, you know, just peep their set and then leave, but I ended up hanging out because they wanted me to get up there and play DJ, and then at the end take pictures with the crowd. I'm like, yo, I'm
Go
just here
ahead,
pressing
man. That's
buttons, man. You know what I mean?
that's mad
So
respect. That's dope, bro.
yeah, it was a good time, man. It was a good time.
TNT Dad's so crazy.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
see what he posted?
Oh shit! What did he say?
Deacon is giving Happy Days
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
I'm all
money
about
side for sure.
Monday, Tuesday, Saturday.
Listen,
Yeah, I love the
if
Fonz.
y'all watch the Pasco County news tonight, you might figure out what we did before we got on the show.
Yeah,
We money side.
yeah.
Well, that was dope. They were in your area.
They were in our area. Another
In your
dope
area.
song. That another dope song off the Quest for Gold EP. Probably one of the most complete.
Y'all dropped that one though. Y'all dropped that one as a single, right?
No, we didn't.
In your area.
No, we didn't.
I heard it though. I heard it a bunch.
Well,
Y'all must have promoted it.
Yeah, no, I added to a lot of stories. It's just a dope song, man.
I got you.
I mean, the beat is so Fresh killed that beat. He killed the verse. He killed, the whole joint is. It's just a well-rounded joint. It was a great song.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's run it. I think hopefully I got the right one here. It should be
The Fines hip hop with the horns, man. It's just dope.
We in the area. 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 We in the area.
Hip hop junkie for life, we in your area. Low poetic dialect, be stereo. Turn it up, play it back, chin it, chin, Harrier. Jason Mass, beat blast, sucker, Iberia. See the picture, don't judge what it look like. So many crates full of braids, about to take flight. Higher, do you ever understand? Y'all trying to make it, hey, we just created, man. Look out, all here they come again. Cook out, fish meat grilling in. Took out, sucker say he about to win. Funny sonny holding the gunny money, he thinking trend. Shots fired, mumble rappers get the gas face. Third base with the rhyme, sting your last place. No trace, couple years, fool, you still in the dugout. Keep playing, about to get drug out.
We in the area. 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 We in the area.
Yeah. The difference with our music and the top sellers is who heard it, so support it, lift it out the bottom dwellers. Help is required, but not always deserved. Yeah, you might have talent, but you ain't trying to be heard. Hard work's a prereq. Next, pure respect. Word spreads in the game, but you focus on checks. Yeah. There's a price to pay to skip entry levels. There's a price to shine, so prepare to pay these sun devils. Me, I do me for fun, I owe nobody fees. Deacons semi-pro player like the SEC league. I dominate gaps and spaces. Me and the mic like Adidas and fat laces. Blow in people's faces, engraved image, yeah. Don't cross my line of scrimmage. My fuse got lit by the hit squad lineage. We retro just like these hot rod shows. Batteries in my core list, my classic rides all petrol.
We in the area. 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 We in the area.
We in your area.
Steph, what do you think about that song?
Fire, fire, fire.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
she was vibing to this shit harder than me, bro. She was over here getting it.
Fire.
Yeah, that
Paul
joint.
dropped that third base reference in there.
Yeah, that joint just bring me back to like I don't know
Hey,
92.
the very first song I ever put out was called Shades of Grey. It's about racism.
Uh-huh.
But when we did a remix about a year later, Third Base had already put out Gas Face.
Yeah.
And I put a Gas Face line in the remix of Shades of Grey.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
I love Third Base, man.
You like Third Base, huh? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I like Third Base too. I mean, I was more of an MC Search fan than Pete Nice,
Yeah.
but Search, and one of the other singles we put out this year called Old School, features my man Mr. Slate, who grew up with me in Central Light. So we were in a rap group together when we were signed with K Solo back in the day, like in '93. Um, so we got him on a joint and we put it out about 2 months ago. And my last line on the song was Cop from Search's first album, Return of the Product, right, in '92. And he had the song Back to the Grill Again, which was I think first time Nas was on an album, right, or on a real cut on a record, right.
Oh, yeah.
So that was '92, and one of his lines was gave you enough respect but took it back because I was stingy. So I actually copped that at the end of my verse. I said, like Search, I gave you respect but took it back because I was stingy.
Nice.
Sounds like old Skeet would dig that line. So
Yeah, old Skeet does dig that line.
yeah.
I sure do.
Yeah. I like Search. So Search is I like both of them. My third base was great.
I liked them when I mean, Search is special, but I liked them when they were together.
Yeah. No, they had a dope vibe.
It's different, a little different.
Yeah, Prime Minister Pete Nice and MC Search. Yeah.
I always wondered why he used that cane, but
Well, he was cool. That's why.
it was a prop. See, I need one now.
Yeah, he was cool. Now he probably need one. But they back together. They out there playing shows, man.
Yeah,
They
cool.
out there playing shows, and good
I bet they don't come to South Mississippi.
Maybe not. They were out here and they played Long Island. They played Jones Beach, which is the big amphitheater there to play. They out in Jersey. They've been around for sure. They Chicago. They're out there playing, and because they haven't got along in years. They've been out there doing their thing, so that's dope.
Yeah.
I'm a big Search fan. He's one of the, as far as shades of skin, he's one of the guys that just if you're a visual person. Yeah, you're a visual person, not me. I don't see the color thing don't matter to me. But when you were a kid, I was like, okay, I knew what I grew up.
It matters to enough people to remind you it matters to them.
Yeah.
When at least back then, know.
Yeah.
Was that a double entendre?
Was that? Say what?
I forgot y'all could hear me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Search is dope, and as an MC, he.
I can hear some of the influence too. By the way.
Yeah, with me, I like this first solo quite a bit. Third Base, listen to it some. I didn't own any Third Base records, but I own Return to the Product though. But me, I was really inspired. Guru from Gangstar, probably my favorite. May rest his peace. KRS-One, Rakim, DMX, but Nas, Nas got me picking up the pen again. Him and I in the same age bracket, and the dude's still on top of his game. He's just incredible. I've been a Nas guy ever since the early '90s, even before he came out with Illmatic. So, when you live in New York, you're just real close to it, and you hear a lot of MCs that folks may not hear of or hear of before. Maybe some people did, especially back in those days. There was no no social media. You know what I mean? So
yeah. But it takes like a tight environment to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's dope about the city is they all have their hip hop shit, bro. Like that one chick who was on here. What's her name? Tone. Oh,
on our show.
Yeah, she was on our show.
Angel Bay.
No, this is
Dixie Tricks.
Yeah, Dixie Tricks. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she has like the type like is all these people who meet up and do hip hop shows because they're in the city. You know what I'm saying? They're in a populated area with lots of venues and they fucking do that shit all the time, bro.
They do battle raps. They still do battle raps. And so they have competition.
Yeah.
She don't actually live in Memphis though. She drives to Memphis to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Memphis. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, people don't realize how many MCs that's from New York that came from Long Island. You think of Public Enemy. Public Enemy is from Freeport, Long Island, right? You think Rakim, they call him the God MC, one of the top guys ever. Totally changed the game back in the '80s. with a smooth flow. He just changed it up. He's from Wyandanch. It was only a couple towns from me on Long Island. EPMD, huge influence for me, the whole hit squad. Long Island.
EPMD.
Long Island.
I ain't heard that name of a group for a minute.
Oh, EPMD.
I still got
You ain't never live, bro. You ain't never live, bro.
I still got a cassette tape of EPMD. Another.
I might download that shit.
Thank you for that comment, Garrett. I approve that comment.
Yeah. I'm
I'm still gonna pay for it though.
Exactly. We got some free shit on here or what?
I might download it, but I ain't paying for it, fam.
yeah.
Well, hey, we still got a couple joints. We run out of time though.
That's
All right.
now.
Let's
Spin that thing, DJ.
Spin-
we got
spin
I Am
that-
Hip Hop.
Let's fucking jam out on these bitches. Fucking spin them.
Yeah. So the next song, I Am Hip Hop, one of my favorites we done. It's a short joint. It's only about a minute and 45 seconds. We did an EP called Gold Nuggets. All the joints were like no hook, 2 verses out. It was fun time, but I always love this joint. Love the bars in it, the beat. Yeah, I Am Hip Hop.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
You are.
You're looking for trouble? You came to the right place, buddy.
Power is hip hop. Best believe that's true. Youngster, man, I'm more hip hop than you. You mumble rapper hit me just the other day. Said, Papa, hey, you just old and gray. You ain't hip hop, you just old, fat and white. Cornbread cooking, motherfucker, no likes on your Instagram, man. You ain't got no views. Always say it now, not what you do, what you do. Fool, man, you better step off. I beat you in the street with the millionaire floss. Sleeping on your mammy couch, you can't pay the cost. The truth ain't in your fool, you must be lost. Hip hop is culture, no it ain't color. I'm the LSB, the next year brother. Best believe one thing, it is for true. I got more hip hop in my pinky toe, you dang fool.
There ain't no neighbors in the hood, you need protection. Hazmat dudes walking with the click clack will get you tap dancing quick snap online. You view that, real life been through that. You talk like you know hip hop, you don't know rap. College, I was 27, decided to do that. Worked a 9 to 5 and that MC grind, true that. Because someone else said it, the next man assumes facts. I don't hate, I put you straight. Got love for new jacks. You respect the roots, I'll leave some seeds. If you do that, you knock the wrong way. Get left where you lay, doormat. Your fate as a snake, you score a few rats. I keep it out the trap, I come swinging hard like boom bap. You talk but walk, waiting for you to do that. You about the show, but are you real? Okay, prove that. And what you say if it was written would be all caps. I'm strictly hip hop, tighten up your bootstraps.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place, buddy.
Man,
Fire.
that's like a loaded gun laying around. That's what that song's.
I shot myself in the foot by accident.
Pawpaw put some references in there that are personal for me.
Yeah.
We had a group back in the day called the Light Skin Brothers.
Yeah.
And that's when Pawpaw really started rapping.
Yep.
And I still remember, and he's like amazed. He said, "How do you remember all those bars?" Right. I remember his lines and mine.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I liked his better, actually. And so whenever I find myself reminiscing about that song, I'll be rapping his part.
There you go.
And of different ones, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Tuba. What up, brother? Yeah,
What
Garrett.
up,
Good deal, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I always like that joint. Just quick, boom. And it was just.
And that shit was fire, bro. That was fire, bro. We was mobbing that shit over here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I don't give a dang.
Tony fucking Tuba.
Yeah.
What up?
Yes. So always try to put a little something in there with some wordplay and have a good time. You know what I mean?
All right, what's next, Tone? Let's roll the next one.
Hold up, we got a minute. We can talk for a minute.
Oh, I thought
we got one left, right?
Yeah, we got one left.
All right.
Like that.
No, I was going to ask Deacon, what's next? What's future look like for Deacon Blue?
So, I'm gonna keep recording music. You're gonna see some more singles come out from me and Fresh. Hopefully a new one before the end of the month. If we can get my man from New York with all the turntable skills like No Tomorrow to drop these cuts on this joint. This next one is a rumbler, man. It's a banger. This is dope. And then we're gonna put out probably another EP, and then we, like I said, we got features from. We got a feature here with somebody, you know, well known in hip hop that we're gonna have to get that one all squared away and mixed and
All
mastered.
right, now let's go.
You know,
Looking
we just
forward to
having
it,
some
brother.
we just having some fun. Um, Between that, other than that, man, trying to spend some time upstate. You know, enjoy the fall up there. Maybe get some fishing done out there, catch some walleye pike or something.
Yeah, so
Um,
let's go.
and then, you know, see if I can make a couple fall car shows. You know, and take care of the family here. You know, I'm a grandfather now too, so I got that on the list of
That's
things.
what's up right there.
Yeah,
Welcome to the club, baby.
for sure, for
As
sure.
well. Boy or girl?
Boy. And,
Oh, let's go. Oh, you got a big responsibility now.
yeah, man, little grandson here. So
Oh shit, he gonna be rapping in 100 years from now.
yeah, I tell you, my oldest is 30, man. My oldest is 30. He don't rap, but
God dang.
but he comes to the shows though, and it's no better feeling than y'all see the live footage of me playing. But most of the time, there'd be my wife, my children, and my grandson. To me, that's where it's at, man. Having them come see me play, to me, is setting the example. But like, I could be a dad, provider, put myself through college, pay the bills, have a career, at the same time, not put down the dream. Because remember, for kids, nightmares are dreams too. Don't put your eggs in this music basket. Less than 1% chance of a success rate to be able to pay your bills. Don't let dudes gas you up. All
That's
right.
right.
You might have talent, but you ain't got the work ethic. Shut it down. Get HVAC certified. Stop trying to rap. I'm
Let's
saying.
go.
But
Let's
keep
go.
pursuing your dream.
Oh
Hey, you
no.
gave me
Yes,
something a while
sir.
ago. I'm gonna give you something back.
Yeah.
So
That's truth, man.
recently, in conversation with my grandson, we were talking about shows that the Mafia was doing and all that kind of stuff and the music. I said, you know what? I said, it sucks that your grandpa's cooler than you.
Yeah. I just
I mean,
I just try to set the example, be
yeah,
like, you could do it all. Just take a lot of hard work and
he's doing it though, man. He just ain't doing the cool stuff. He's doing the
yeah, I hear
hard
you.
stuff,
I hear
and I'm
you.
real proud of it.
That's good, man. That's good to hear. That's good to
Awesome.
hear, man.
But
Good to
yeah,
hear. But
Deacon,
yo,
I'm gonna say much respect to you, bro. Just this is my last statement to you that, bro, you are literally spreading a message to everybody, like all us old heads are trying to do, because we have morals and respect and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff. And you're
yeah,
being very good at it. So
yeah.
I
Uh,
appreciate
a gentleman again, thanks for having me up. Prospect, appreciate that. Young lady, appreciate you being here, Steph. Thank you. And Tone, always cool to see you again, man. And Skeet, my fellow OG,
yes, sir.
uh, much respect. Thanks for
If you
having
get
me up.
Chuck D on a joint, you got to give me a call, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
it.
no. If that happens, you guys will know. But listen, we've been on Chuck's channel. He talks about us and all that stuff. You go through some of them reels on the IG page. Some of them are us in the top 10 list, and Chuck be like, no, it's joint here by Papa Fresh, Digging Blue, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
Hey,
cool, man. It's an honor for
that's
me.
hey,
It's an
I
honor.
want to know that link, bro. Is it Instagram? What is it?
Yeah, yeah. You know what it is? I'll send it to you, Prospect, for sure.
Okay.
Please
I really
do.
do. I really
Yeah,
do.
Feedback.
absolutely. And
Yes.
and I appreciate you guys. The last song we're gonna play is called OG. This is the latest single from me and Fresh. Came out a few weeks back. Old and Gray or Old Gold, all these type of things. We keep with the gold theme because we from the golden era, and it's a play off of my favorite hip hop group EPMD because every title of their releases had the word business. Right? It was business, never personal. It was strictly business, right? It was business as usual. So everything we
I
do
remember
is
that.
gold.
Yeah.
Everything we do is gold. So
Hell yeah. Let's go,
World
baby. Let's
premiere,
go.
baby.
yeah. All right,
Yes,
gentlemen.
Hey,
sir.
for those in the chat, thanks for coming out. Thanks for rocking with us. Y'all could be, to quote Uncle Vic, y'all could be anywhere else, but you're here with us. And love y'all, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Deacon, man, you family, brother. You can come up
I
here
appreciate it.
anytime you want.
And yo, TNT, I got two of them, man. Two of them. You see them on the IG page: a '52 Chevy and a 1934.
Oh, snap. Let's go.
Yeah, they both on the IG page. All right, y'all. Thank you, chat.
All
Thank
right,
everybody.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, OGs in the building. Old, gray. We about to cut up one time for you. Like this, hip hop, don't stop.
Call me OG, old and gray with it. Let me on the microphone and stretch, stay spitting. Hey, the tools still coming through, smashing. Me get them jumping around, fool, we everlasting. Onyx on the drums as I beat up the brass wax Milton. DJs grab your safety belting. Gold butter when the needle drops smelting. Drips of golden arrow terror about to bury
Yo,
ya.
I'm killing this game, the only thing left is the stench. Rhymes is always tight, swing the mic like a torque wrench. Hit with precision, rely on intuition. You out here fighting for what? You don't understand the mission. Listen, time is short, I keep it moving. High compression piston, opportunity means you gotta make decisions. Traits of a quitter always come with the hint of bitter. We out here swinging, y'all are no hitters.
OG, old and gray. Step up if you wanna get slayed. OG, old and gray. Run up and get done up, don't play. OG, old and gray. Step up if you wanna get slayed. OG, old and gray. Run up, you get done up, don't play.
Yo, dudes be lying, so forget what you heard. You can catch me in the country, the city, the burbs. Word up, go ahead. Try to put me in the box. I swing hard at bat, home run, knock you out your White Sox. Hitting mics with these doubles and triples. You suck! Well, before you found mommy's nipples. Splashing on the scene, y'all barely a ripple. Ginger and rum, ripping stages for fun till we all cripple.
OG right here, pop out the mystical. Dusty gold on the table, centrifugal. Dialect full of gold, spent no checks, it was just blasting. Crypto flow, a massive. Hit a beat, I'm planting to see them, yeah, we gotta lead them. Praying some fall on good ground to take the sound. Don't make me wanna clown. OG, hold the grave, we gets down.